On Friday morning, a new general election poll from Fairly shows Vice President Kamala Harris up by 7 against Donald Trump. A new poll by Emerson has Vice President Kamala Harris up by 10 in New Mexico against Donald Trump. The 538 averages have Vice President Kamala Harris up 3.6 against Donald Trump, and Trump is having a rough morning once again. Email after email, stranger, dangerous, more deranged than the next. There are emails like this. I'll be brief, which I got at 6:41 a.m. He sends this to all of his supporters on the email listserv. I subscribe so you don't have to. And here's what Donald Trump writes. He goes, "It's President Trump. I'll be brief. Kamala raised millions during the DNC convention. With my critical end of the month fundraising deadline just days away, I'm counting on you right now. Please, if everyone reading this donates $7, we'll outraise Kamala's huge war chest." And then Donald Trump sends this one as well. It goes, "Ben, do you have your notifications turned off? 5 Republican VIPs are trying to contact you. J.D. Vance, Lara Trump, Kellyanne Conway, Donald Trump Jr., and Donald Trump. They all took time out of their busy schedules to reach out after you left the first question on the American First Patriot Census blank. Don't worry, you still have time to complete it. Finish it by midnight, and we'll let each one of the people know that you are a true Trump patriot." Can you get more scammy than that email right there? And here's the subject line of that email. "Has your phone been blowing up?" And then you open it up and it says, "Are your notifications turned off because these people have been trying to contact you and they're upset that you're ignoring them? They want to know why you didn't fill out the census, so fill it out right now and we'll tell them that you got back to them." I mean, these are the tactics that they are using right here. I mean, just remember last night when Donald Trump called into Newsmax and started talking about how he's wants to move to Caracas and he's ready to go to Venezuela. The whole thing was so unhinged. Here, play this clip.
You look at Venezuela, they've gone into Caracas, which was a very unsafe city, and now it's safe. In fact, someday the 3 of us will have to go there. No, let's bring your husband with us also, right? And we'll bring some of the other people that are with you, because I like the people that are with you, and we'll go to Caracas because it'll be safer than any place in our country. She's destroying our country. They're allowing the criminals to come in from other countries into the United States of America. She is destroying our country, and nobody covers that better than Greg.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Or you remember when Fox was just trying to get Donald Trump off their network last night, like when he called in after Vice President Kamala Harris's historic speech? Here, play this clip.
Beaten Joe Biden in a Democrat primary. I have no doubt about it. And they made it absolutely impossible for him. They made it that you have to get 60, 70% of the vote just to get in. And you know what? President. In the end, the Democrats did the same thing to Joe Biden. They threw Joe Biden out of the party.
And that's
they
why
did
we
the
saw
same
a different
thing
night
as they
tonight.
did to RFK.
Mr. President, thank you so
very
much
sir.
for the time. We appreciate that live feedback.
Right. Stay right there. Live edition of Gutfeld is coming up. Thank you so much for joining us from Chicago. It's been a great week.
Good night.
Well, of course, the New York Post had to help Donald Trump out in the morning. So here was the New York Post, another Rupert Murdoch Properties front page right here. And the Oscar goes to, it talks about how the Douglas Murray awards the Dems for their lying fake Hollywood convention. It's all an act. So that's what the MAGAs are saying right now, that this was a fake Hollywood convention. Were the veterans who spoke, was that part of the fake Hollywood act? You know, were the Americans whose reproductive rights were taken away by Donald Trump's policies, was that a fake Hollywood convention right there? Were the incredible leaders, young and older, who have devoted their lives to public service for we the people, was that some fake Hollywood convention? I know that's perhaps what you all wanted, right wing, but that's not what it was. Remember this moment right here? I'm not sure if you've seen it yet, where Steve Doocy tries to go around. He's a Fox host. He tries to go around the audience at the DNC with his microphone, and he's like, "So is Beyonce coming? Is Beyonce coming?" And people are like, "Look, we're here for policy. Can you get away, Doocy? Get away from us." He's like, I'm sorry. I'll go away. Here, play this clip.
Is Beyonce coming?
Yeah.
Beyonce's coming?
Serious convention. This is about issues. This is about issues. This is about America.
Are you going to go backstage and tell them to tell the celebrities not to come out, or should I?
That's you. You should tell them that.
I'll go back. So you guys don't want Beyonce to come out?
Come on. No, don't do this.
No. Okay. Apologies. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll keep it going.
And MAGA is clearly rattled right now. You see Donald Trump is obviously rattled right now. Here's a video that was just created, and our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, found this. This is former Fox and Newsmax host Eric Bolling, who went live on one of his social media platforms. And he went on this epic rant moments ago where he says, we're losing, meaning the MAGA Republicans. MAGA is getting their ass kicked, he talks about here. Here, play this clip.
Too long, guys. You waited too long, Susie Wiles, Chris Lascividia. Get Corey Lewandowski in there and shake things up while you still have a chance. I'm not sure you still have a chance. We're losing. We're losing the race. We're losing the presidency. And I said a long time ago, Trump will be the last GOP president in our lifetime. And I meant it. Look at this. This is the ratings, not even including last night, the final night of the DNC, which they crushed it. Now, if you look, here's Fox News right here, and here is MSNBC. MSNBC is beating Fox News, beating Fox. That's unheard of. And look at over here. Very quickly, I'll show you Newsmax. Newsmax is just not even existent. You see Newsmax right over here? That's Newsmax. They're sliding every week. Newsmax is down 5 weeks in a row. Maybe 6 since I left, whatever. They're still not able to grab an audience. So no one's watching Newsmax. Fox is now getting beat by MSNBC. So the enthusiasm level on the left right now is overwhelming. You know what else they're doing? Have you seen this? They're trying to redefine the Democrat Party. They're trying to say that the Democrats are the patriots, the party that's worried about the country. They're wearing camo hats with Kamala Harris's name on it. Camouflage, that's ours. She was flanked in her speech last night by 2 American flags. There's no pride flag there. They're redefining it. They're going after our independent voters, the people. What's going on with Fox, by the way? I watch Cavuto, and all it is, Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. Fox is getting soft. Newsmax is getting non-existent. Damn it. The media is kicking our ass on the right. Wake up, guys.
Hey everyone, Ben Meiselas here, co-founder of the MeidasTouch Network. I hope you are enjoying that video. I just wanted to take a quick break to talk to you about climate change. You know, we've been spending a lot of time here on the MeidasTouch Network highlighting the importance of addressing climate change with common sense policy. And with the DNC concluding, I wanted to highlight Congressmember Maxwell Frost's speech at the DNC. Of course, he's the youngest member in Congress right now at age 27, and he spent his time at the DNC focusing on environmental issues. Let's play it.
Fighting the climate crisis is patriotic. And unlike Donald Trump, our patriotism is more than some damn slogan on a hat. It's about actually giving a damn about the people who live in this country. Because when you love somebody, you want them to have clean air. When you love somebody, you want them to have safe drinking water. And when you love somebody, you want them to have a dignified job. And so, America, it's simple. Let's get to work and elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz for our planet, for our future, for our present, and for our people. God bless.
Thought that was a very powerful moment there by Congressmember Maxwell Frost, and I think it's our duty here at the MeidasTouch Network to continue sharing with you updates on the climate. Now, let's get back to the video. And you don't get much more MAGA than Eric Bolling, and he's talking about how they're getting their ass kicked. Mark Cuban writes, Kamala Harris is not falling in line with Democratic Party policies. Kamala Harris is defining her own policies, and the Democratic Party is falling in line with her. She's literally redefining the party. We also get from Carl Quintanilla, Chairman Powell, chairman of the Federal Reserve, was at Jackson Hole today, and he talks about the time has come for the Fed to soon begin reducing interest rates. I think we can expect an interest rate cut coming very, very soon. Now, as Donald Trump and Fox and MAGA are getting more desperate as well, you got to cue in Rudy Giuliani, who goes on Newsmax, and he goes, the issue right now, Governor Walz seems to be a spy for China. I kid you not. Remember I've been reporting about that yesterday, that they're going with, because Governor Walz taught in China for a short period of time, that he's a spy for China. Here, play this clip.
I was in China 3 times. China, you don't want to go back if you understand freedom and democracy. 30 times? First trip paid for by Harvard. And what's Harvard's relationship with China? Few people have gone to jail for that. Somebody's got to take a good look as to whether or not this guy isn't exactly what we're worried about, as a teacher who brainwashes children. Because if he was teaching those kids that one man's socialism is another man's neighborliness, then he's teaching brainwashing.
That is really extraordinary.
Yeah, and if it doesn't get more desperate and weird than that, if you're watching Newsmax or one of these right-wing networks, this is real, what I'm about to show you. This is what they've become. So I'm going to show you, if you want to know the difference between MAGA and you want to know the difference between the Democratic Party right now, I'm going to make it very clear for you. Okay, here is MAGA. Here is Donald Trump apparently licensing his name, image, and likeness so that this can be sold, and these ads are being put out, on the various right-wing Trump media stuff. Play this clip.
A message from the 45th President of the United Ponds of America.
Let's make fishing great again, okay?
He's here, everyone's favorite fish, Trumpy Trout.
No one has ever seen a fish like me.
Trumpy Trout is an animatronic talking fish with a big personality.
I am the hugely bigliest fish in the pond.
Yeah, seriously. And on the other hand, you have this in Vice President Kamala Harris.
And let me say, I know there are people of various political views watching tonight. And I want you to know, I promise to be a president for all Americans. You can always trust me to put country above party and self, to hold sacred America's fundamental principles, from the rule of law to free and fair elections to the peaceful transfer of power.
So, you can go with this.
I'm building a new pond, and the bass will pay for it.
Set him to motion activated to surprise his fans.
My fins are big. I have the biggest fins. No fish have fins like me.
Or you can go with this.
After decades in law enforcement, I know the importance of safety and security, especially at our border. Last year, Joe and I brought together Democrats and conservative Republicans to write the strongest border bill in decades. The Border Patrol endorsed it. But Donald Trump believes a border deal would hurt his campaign. So he ordered his allies in Congress to kill the deal. Well, I refuse to play politics with our security. And here is my pledge to you. As president, I will bring back the bipartisan border security bill that he killed, and I will sign it into law.
On Donald Trump's website right now, it says, in case you missed it, Donald Trump shares truth on dangerously liberal Kamala Harris DNC remarks. This is like the press release that they're putting out. Just how lazy is this also? This is the whole press release that Donald Trump puts out. It's a repost. They take his post on Trump's social truth, so whatever they call the stupid thing, and then they put it in the press release, and that's the release where Trump goes, no specific programs, all talk, no action. Why didn't she do it 3.5 years ago? Our stock market's up 50%. Your 401ks are up significantly than when Trump was in office right now, significantly higher right now. Unemployment is at an all-time. What are you talking about? You can try to create this dystopian vision with people who are buying Trump fish heads, but the rest of America, we're not buying fish heads, okay? We just want to be with our families and act normal, please. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 3 million together. Thanks for watching.
Hey Midas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.